All right, Donald Trump is home from the UK, and we've got to talk about it because I will scream for as long as it takes. Donald Trump is in clear cognitive decline. He's the oldest president ever. We're seeing the physical health issues start to appear as people push the White House hard enough for them to admit that he had a vein condition after we saw the bruising and the makeup on his hands. We see the swelling in his ankles. And in the UK, he was a blabbering mess. And we're going to talk all about it. Before we do, though, my name's Chris Mowrey, filling in for Adam Mockler on the Adam Mockler channel. If you enjoy this type of content, link to my YouTube channel will be in the description down below. It'd mean a lot if you just clicked. Maybe hit subscribe. Why not? It'd be a good time. I appreciate each and every one of you on this channel. We're trying to build something big to punch back against MAGA media, uplift Gen Z voices moving into 2026, 2028, and beyond. If you want to be a part of this community and help us grow, get ready. All you have to do is hit subscribe down below. It goes such a long way. All right, let's start here. Donald Trump's cankles on full display in White House return. We have talked about Donald Trump's swelling ankles before. This, no different. Donald Trump's ankles very clearly swollen. We believe this is a result of his vein condition. This is him coming home with Melania Trump, who we reported in a previous video has been holding his hand almost the entire time they've been walking. At least that's what she was doing in the UK. Maybe to cover up bruises, we don't know. And so before we hop into some of the clips from what happened in the UK, I want you to see this clip from right before he left for the UK, this Fox News interview. He's doing math in such a big way, brilliant way, as he would say. Take a listen.
Yeah. And we're going to be reducing drug costs over the next year and a half by not 50 or 60%, by 1,000%. Because if you think a $10 pill going, so it'll
1,000%, folks. When you go get medicine now under Donald Trump's policy that we don't know anything about, they're going to have to pay you. You can't, that doesn't even make any sense. Go down 1,000%. You can only go down 100%, then it's free. We've heard him say this before. Saying it again. Donald Trump, 79, gets math wildly wrong in yet another senior moment. Again, the clip I was just referring to, promising drug prices, would drop 1,000%, then claimed a $10 pill would become $20. Nice. This clip now from also right before he left to go to the UK. Some more incredible speaking here. He's got such a big ability to speak, as he would say. Take a listen.
Are you going with us, Maggie?
Not with you.
Good.
Just one more on Venezuela. The president of Venezuela called the strike on the boat illegal. Are you concerned that Maduro might escalate something?
No, what's illegal are the drugs that were on the boat and the drugs that are being sent into our country, and the fact that 300 million people died last year from drugs. That's what's illegal.
300 million people. First of all, what happened with him striking the boat, Venezuelan boat, was 100% illegal, unconstitutional, and a war crime. There's no question about it. But second of all, there's about roughly 340 million people in the United States. So 300 million people apparently died last year, so we're all dead. We're all gone, according to Donald Trump's big, brilliant math. Now let's get into what was happening in the UK. This, some UK reporting, some overseas reporting, if you're curious what they're talking about. Expert verdict on Trump health, fears, and why every aging world leader must take one test. Donald Trump's health was in the spotlight as he arrived in the UK for his lavish state visit. We've reported on this before, his face sagging during the 9/11 memorial in a way that was pretty intense. I mean, this photo literally looks like AI, but it's not. I've double checked like a billion times. I'm like, no, this can't be real. It's real. His face quite sagging quite a bit to one side. This is obviously the makeup we've seen on his hand. A leading neuropsychologist highlighting potential signs of cognitive decline in this article, Dr. Kapoor, I believe, a former president of the British Neuropsychological Society, pointed to certain public behaviors which he believes may warrant closer attention hours before the U.S. president, traveling on Air Force One with First Lady Melania Trump, touched down in London. He has also called for mandatory comprehensive cognitive testing for all leaders over 70, arguing that current brief assessments are wholly inadequate. At 79, Mr. Trump's public appearances have prompted Dr. Kapoor to suggest that observers keep an eye on patterns that could indicate cognitive challenges, particularly given the high-stakes nature of his role. And then it goes on to talk about his 3-day trip in London. Well, From the overseas reporting to here in the United States, that's exactly what we're trying to do on this YouTube channel. So let's take a look at one of the clips from London.
One's not settled. To think that we settled Azerbaijan and Albania as an example, it was going on for years. It was never going to be settled. If you remember, the prime minister and the presidents, they were there for many years. They said, when they were in my office, we settled. And they started off at both sides of the Oval Office, so far away. I didn't know you could be so far away. And as we were together for an hour, they kept getting closer, closer. And by the time we finished, we all hugged each other.
First of all, what a bizarre rant to go on, especially the end. You start so far away. I didn't know you could start so far away. Then we're hugging. What are you talking about? But more importantly, again, this is actually more overseas reporting. The Irish Star. Trump sparks mental decline fears with concerning gaffe, claiming he ended war between Azerbaijan and Albania. President Donald Trump misspoke today while taking credit for ending the war between Azerbaijan and Armenia. The president, who is currently visiting the UK, not only mispronounced Azerbaijan. If you heard in that clip, he said Aber. It's like he thought it started A-B, Azerbaijan, whatever he said, but also claimed to have a hand in ending the war between Azerbaijan and Albania. The president presumably meant to say Armenia, who signed a U.S. brokered peace agreement to formally end their decades-long conflict with Azerbaijan in August. The on-air gaffe immediately sparked uproar online. There's also a whole other segment there that Donald Trump is not brokering all these incredible peace deals he claims to. But that is very concerning. That is incredibly concerning from the UK. And we saw the other clips from this weekend. Donald Trump sitting with the other leaders of the world, everybody looking so happy, sarcasm, and Donald Trump not exactly looking in prime health, if I may say. I mean, the guy's always been orange and looked a little ridiculous, but lately it's not good. And again, you see him in his return, the swelling of his ankles, the bruises on his hands. I also wanted to point this out, which is also reporting from overseas. Pam Bondi reveals concerning Trump habit an early warning sign of fatal disease. Pam Bondi admitted, quote, none of us know when Donald Trump sleeps, sparking concern for his health. A study reveals persistent sleep difficulties can be a, quote, early warning sign of dementia. Donald Trump is facing fresh concerns over the state of his health after Attorney General Pam Bondi revealed that he has a concerning habit. Bondi gushed over the president during an appearance on the Katie Miller podcast on Monday. So this was right after they've returned, describing him as, quote, the kindest, warmest, toughest, smartest human being I know. The Attorney General went on to detail the 79-year-old's strange nocturnal habits. None of us can keep up with him. We always joke, I don't know how he does it. I mean, none of us know when he sleeps. He's working all the time, and it's just constant for him. He's literally, first of all, I just want to point out Donald Trump's literally never working. I mean, the guy, we know all the reporting. He gets up at like 10 a.m. and watches Fox and drinks Diet Coke. So we've known this for a long time. So I don't know what she's talking about. But what do you mean we don't know when he sleeps? There aren't enough hours in the day for any of us. Wow. The king. He does so much. While Bondi suggested Trump's lack of sleep was a positive trait, critics were quick to raise concerns. Quote, it's a sign or symptom of dementia, Pam, in which their days and nights get switched around. At his age and medical issues, well, anything could happen. One user on Twitter responded. Studies have found that individuals with persistent sleep difficulties were 40% more prone to developing dementia or cognitive decline. Quote, insomnia doesn't just affect how you feel the next day, it may also impact your brain health over time. Bondi gushed over the president during an appearance on the Katie Miller podcast on Monday. So this is right before Donald Trump left for the UK, hence probably why the Irish Star is reporting it, describing him as, quote, the kindest, warmest, toughest, smartest human being I know. Wow. The Attorney General went on to detail the 79-year-old's strange nocturnal habits. Let me know what you think of all of this in the comments down below. I really hope more people start talking about this. I mean, Joe Biden used to just stand there and do nothing and everyone would be like, oh my God, this is a month-long media cycle. And now Donald Trump doesn't even know the names of the countries he's talking about, the swelling of his ankles, Melania returning home and just grabbing his hand. No one can see his hand. And from those same people, those same Fox reporters, it's complete silence. I just want a little bit of consistency. That's it. Is that too much to ask for? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button down below. Click subscribe as well. My name's Chris Mowrey, filling in for Adam Mockler. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, show me some love, it would mean a lot. Just click the link right down below and hit subscribe there. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next video.